Okay, part two. If it's gonna be broken up in a few, I'm trying to delete more and more things, but it just keeps ending it. Okay. What was that? Telepathy is not limited to the physical body. It's an inherent function of the light body or subtle, let me say, yeah, right there, or subtle energy and anatomy of consciousness, which gets more activated through higher sensory perception functions that come online with the higher development of the spiritual bodies. Because I ended the last one at the, I think. No, I did not. Sorry about that. With the self-talk, there's a distinct difference between incoming telepathic communication, messages from other sources, self-talk, and or one's personal thoughts in the conscious mind. To discern the difference between incoming thoughts from the external versus internal self-talk, one must discipline their mind through the observer point. Pay attention to the inner mind workings. With self-awareness, study of, and truly knowing ourselves, it becomes increasingly clear what is sourcing from within our deepest essence and what are external overlays and conditioning that has been placed to suppress the core self. From the centered core self of a spiritually strong person, all external telepathic messages that are incoming will present clear signatures of not self-talk, easily recognizing the difference when something or someone external is transmitting or communicating with you. Living among a civilization. One sec. Sorry about that. Living among a civilization that is primarily telepathic does not Living among a civilization that is primarily telepathic does not mean automatic full exposure of every thought in your mind or things that you prefer to keep to yourself in the right to privacy. It does, however, mean there is a basic transparency in one's general motivations and perceptions with communicating with others that are also telepathic. Telepathy normalized in a society makes it hard for criminals to get away with lying and telepathy normalized in a society makes it hard for criminals to get away with lying and deceptions in order to hide their crimes. Dark entities that use artificial technology for surveillance employ psionic abilities to extract information that a person does not want to share, or for the purpose psychically attacking others in order to weaken them would represent the predictable NAA model of abusive telepathy. Intuitive and empathetic people, as well as spiritually developing people, tend to demonstrate more natural telepathic abilities than others, with the exception of those using synthetic telepathy or psionic ability. Primitive cultures use spoken words. Beyond this planet, most of the extra-dimensional or ET species, as well as other more technology advanced human civilizations, commonly use forms of telepathy as the primary method of communication. This is because it is more natural to the spiral energy flow of consciousness in electromagnetic fields, also more accurate, fast, and advanced in relaying multiple layers of meaning that are held in information streams. External speech is limited by the comprehension required of written native languages. The linear time it takes to communicate verbal sentences